Molly normally recruited the girls, but there was always the odd exception, especially if her boss, Raymond Marks, set his eyes on what he deemed as hot pussy while he was out on his travels. That was exactly what she suspected had happened here. Raymond was as predictable as men come. Shanice looked exactly his type, too. A walking, talking sex doll with the IQ of a goldfish. The girl was easy on the eye and even easier on the brain cells, and Molly would put money on the fact that Raymond would have been in his element with that combination, at least until he had put his dick back in his pants. Molly had seen all sorts of girls come through these doors over the years, but this one was so plastic that Molly was surprised the girl didn't have a tag on the back of her neck saying, "Made in Taiwan." Not only did she have the standard huge breast implants and heavily injected trout pout that Raymond went for, but she also had fake eyelashes, a bright orange fake tan, and bright red fake talon nails. In fact, looking at the girl closely, like she was now, it would have actually been quicker for her to list the bits that weren't fake. Raymond must have taken one look at Shanice grinding around a pole in some dingy little bar somewhere and thought nothing of poaching her for himself. Without so much as second thought, it seemed. She'd put her wagers on the fact he had probably completely sidelined any kind of interview and just gone straight in for the oral examination. For quality control purposes, of course. Raymond was always professional like that. Already bored with the girl, he had done what he always did and palmed her off here for Molly to deal with. The girl was clueless to Raymond's way of thinking. Oblivious that Raymond had only wanted her for a quick fuck, and now he was done, he was going to get her to pull in some serious money with the punters. The dappy cow was probably still under the illusion that she was the current flavour of the month. Some girls were always the same. Raymond told them they were special, and they fell for it. Hook, line, and sinker. If Shanice hadn't been so fucking annoying, Molly might have almost felt sorry for her. Almost. "I was only gone for 20 minutes, Shanice. How can you have managed to double book the diary already? Look, Mr. Saunders and Mr. Dobbs are both due in now at the same time, and it's physically impossible. There are no girls available, and as good as you think you are in the sack, sweetie, you've only been blessed with one fanny. So that leaves us with a problem. And I haven't got any numbers to call them back on, so it's going to be me that deals with them when they both show up." Shanice continued to chew her gum loudly as she stared blankly at the computer screen in front of her, trying to figure out how she had managed to make yet another double booking. "Oh, yeah. Not very good with all this technology stuff. All these columns in the diary send me into a rut. I thought Jasmine or Dahlia were free. Look, it says here that they're both booked in with the same guy. Isn't that a mistake too, then?" "No. There's no mistake. The girls are both booked in for the double delight package with Mr. Curtis at 2 o'clock. It's been prearranged especially. But you're right, Shanice. It must have been very confusing for you, especially as that booking was written in capital letters and highlighted in bloody bold font." "Yeah, it should be clearer," Shanice smiled, Molly's sarcasm totally lost on her. Molly was beyond pissed off. Raymond would go nuts if she messed things up now at the last hurdle. She didn't have a clue what her boss was up to, but all she did know was that she had gone above and beyond her normal madam duties with this punter. And now, finally, after weeks of trying to set it all up, Mr. Curtis was on his way to the parlour for some serious VIP treatment. Raymond wanted the client to be treated like royalty from the moment he arrived. He wanted the girls to make him feel so comfortable that he forgot he was in a brothel. He wanted Mr. Curtis to think he was some kind of a sex god, so that he would lose his inhibitions and really get into the whole experience.